Hello and welcome to another episode of Canadian Stacking. Today I'd like to discuss constitutional silver or junk silver. As you can see, I got a decent representation of it out here today, plus some other stuff that's in my collection. Basically, I don't know if any of you have been trying to find constitutional silver, but it's become incredibly hard to find. The price of it has gone up immensely. So much more so than at any other time than I can remember in recent years. The amount of fiat that you have to spend in order to get constitutional silver has become quite extreme and difficult to locate. From everything that I've been hearing lately, it's almost impossible to find constitutional silver. I've been stacking silver for a while, so I've got a fairly decent base of constitutional silver. Constitutional silver is what I would consider your first line of defense after food for barter in a initial HT shit hits the fan. I'll just say it as it is. So you should have a good base of constitutional junk silver. I don't like calling it junk silver because I find these coins beautiful. Like they are incredibly historic. Like this was used as real currency in Canada, the US, and around the world. This is what our nations were made great on, was constitutional silver, real wealth such as gold. Like we didn't put our hopes into the hands of our politicians and political leaders. We took care of our own business by holding our own currency. Like this you could take anywhere in the world and still can and trade it out for fiat in another country. Like there is nothing stopping us from having our currency held outside of the system in a form of wealth that's transferable to somewhere else. We all just mostly choose to go along with the fiat system that's here. Like it's what we've been born and raised into. It's like our own pen, so to say, that we've been put into. And it's unfortunate. I'm hoping that we can start to teach this generation coming up, the value of real constitutional money, real value, such as the value of a Britannia. Like this is obviously a mint coin from another country. I live in Canada. You probably, if you watch my video, most likely live in North America. But this is technically, like a mint coin from another country, right? So what's the difference between this and a paper piece of currency? Well, one, this can't be inflated away. I can't print as many of these as I would like. I can print as many pieces of paper money as I would like, but I can't print more of this. I can't print more gold. Even stacking, like I like to do, in just gold chains. Like if you can't get gold at a reasonable price, you could look on Kijiji or on Facebook if you know what you're doing, and you could go and you could pick this up from somebody who just needs some cash that day, and you could buy it. Now, this is oddly enough exactly 1/10 almost of an ounce of gold, weight by weight, as is this. This is a different carat, but it has the same amount of weight as this maple in actual physical gold. This maple right now would run you almost 300 Canadian dollars to purchase. I bought this for $135, and I've got the same weight in this chain as I do in this coin, but somebody really needed some money. So I went out, some fiat, and I went out and I picked up this chain from them. I traded them my fiat for it. Now I have this, and I purchased it for a better value. I could go to a jeweler, and I could get, not a jeweler, but a goldsmithy, and I could get probably, I would say, 85-90% of spot, or if not a little bit more, for this chain. Obviously this coin retains more value for trading to a dealer than this chain, but if you can purchase the chain for 50% or 60% a spot, you're way ahead to purchase golden chains, or silver chains. Now, everybody says 925 silver isn't a good way to stack. Now, I would agree. It is not a great way to stack, okay? 925 is harder to deal with for mints. They don't generally like to melt it down. I've heard the process is harder to basically take 925 and to refine it. But in an a shit hits the fan situation, trading a 925 necklace, you can cut that necklace into pieces, weigh it up, and you'll know exactly what's in it. And in that circumstance, you'll be able to use it. So for a shit hits the fan currency, chain is actually probably pretty decent as long as you have the confidence that it's the right material and it will pass test. That I can't emphasize enough. When you're out, you need to make sure things can pass the sniff test. So how do you do this? Well, you get an acid test kit and you actually grind the gold yourself. You take a little bit off of it. You make sure it is what they say it is. You pay for what you're looking at. Now, I know it's an inconvenience for some people to have to do the due diligence, do the work in order to make sure that what you're getting is real. But I'm telling you right now, it is definitely worth taking the time to assay your own metals to make sure that you're getting the right material for what you've bought. There's nothing worse than picking something up and finding out that you bought a fake piece. And, I have never, as of yet, knock on wood, my table's made out of wood, so I'll knock on it. I have never yet done that, but I'm not saying it isn't possible for it to happen. I do my due diligence. I do the ring test. I do acid test. I do actual sigmalytics testing when I have the Sigma around. You've seen it in previous videos where I've gone to my bullion dealer, and we've actually Sigma verified even my bullion dealers' coins. And stacking in a variety of sizes is important too. This is a 2-ounce werewolf coin from Canada. It's a relatively new coin. I picked it up because I liked the way it looked. But I generally, when I'm buying my 2-ounce sizes, I buy generic rounds. So like TD, I don't really care where I get it from. It could be a 2-ounce beast coin. It doesn't overly matter to me. 2-ounce bar, 5-ounce bar. Always make sure you're stacking different sizes. When you first start out and you're making your first purchase, I truly believe that the best purchase that you can make as a beginning stacker is constitutional if you can find it for an affordable price, okay? Because you want to get your prepping put away, and I would recommend a minimum if you can do it, buy it like as much as you can afford safely. Don't go into debt to purchase this. Do your debts first. Do your food first. Make sure that your security is in place. Then after that, you can stack metal. And the first metal I would suggest is constitutional silver. In Canada, we have our Canadian version of constitutional silver. It's not constitutional. I call it heritage silver because it has a nice ring to it. Because in Canada, we like using different words than Americans so we can tell ourselves apart. But deep down in my heart, I love America as much as I love Canada. Our two nations are great together. If it wasn't for the U.S., I don't know where Canada would be today. We might be a different nation. Entirely, we might not have the system we have, and America has made it possible for Canada to live in safety, peace, and security for 100 and whatever years it's been. And it's great to have friends. You should have friends too. But like I said, stack whatever you can in constitutional first for your first purchase. Your next purchase should be generic rounds, like buffalo rounds. Buffalo rounds, sunshine mint rounds, anything, the cheapest silver you can buy. I would recommend it for your initial stacking. In 1 ounce, the first thing I would do is I would get dimes and quarters. Dimes and quarters can be used in transactions with farmers, people that, it's a trusted thing. People know what's in these. They're hard to replicate. And then, like I said, your next purchase should be generic silver. And after you get a fair stack of generic silver, I would recommend moving into your own country's mintage. For myself, it's Canadian maples. But some people probably find maples maybe a little bit pricey because the spot price is high. And if you don't like the spot price, which most people I know do not, I would recommend stacking just nothing but right at this time generic rounds. If you want to try to get a cheaper format, you can always go with getting yourself some generic bars. The premiums are better. They're much closer to spot. I'm not fussy on the manufacturer of my generic bars. As you can see, we've got Sunshine Mint, I got Silvertown, TD Canada Trust. I don't care where the generic comes from. All I care about is as close to spot as I can get, and I've always been that way with my generic bars. Now, to the crux of today's video. I decided that I would like to do something for the community. I am going to do a giveaway. Everybody likes to call it GAW, but I just want to give back to you in my channel that are watching today. So what I'd like is for you guys to click the like button, subscribe, and share. And when I get to 500 subscribers, I will make a giveaway. My first giveaway will be $1 in heritage silver. I will give away $1 in Canadian quarters to help somebody, the luckiest stacker that is in my channel that subscribes, will get $1 in heritage silver. When I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will do another giveaway where I will give away 1 3/4 ounces of silver. I will give away a 1/2 ounce Toronto Dominion generic piece of silver. I will give away this right here, Battle of the Coral Sea coin. They are out of print. You can't find them now, and it's a 1/2 ounce, and it's from a mint. And I will also give away a 3/4 ounce polar bear at 1,000 subscribers. So once again, 500 subscribers, I will do my first giveaway of 4 Canadian quarters. And at my next one, I will give away these beautiful coins here. And all you need to do in order to win these coins is 1, be a subscriber, 2, like my videos, and 3, try to watch my content when you have time. I will make sure that I post the date that I do the 500 subscriber video giveaway. That way you can come and like, and you can come and comment on my video. That way you're entered into the contest. So in order to win when I do the 500 subscriber, you need to like, be subscribed, and leave a comment. That's all I require. And then I will randomly roll through the comments with a generator, and I will select someone. And then for the 1,000 giveaway, it's the exact same thing. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And you'll be automatically entered for this when I get to 1,000. So all you got to do is watch the channel and enter for your chance to win. And over time, I will either give away 2 of these to one person in the channel and 1 to another, or I'll do all 3. I haven't decided what way I'm going to do it. But as we get closer to that time, I'll, based on what you guys do, maybe I'll put up a poll and I'll ask the question, in one of my live streams or something when we get closer to the amount, and you guys can help me pick what way you'd like me to give it away, all at once, or a little bit at a time. And I'm sorry, I think that polar bear might actually be a halfer. 1 second here, let me look. Yeah, sorry, it's a 1/2 ounce polar bear. So it's 1 1/2 ounces of silver with 2 mint coin and 1 generic round and 4 quarters. So 500 subscribers and 1,000 subscribers. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's watched today. I really appreciate you. And if you could do me the big favor and give me a like and subscribe. And if you liked the video, leave a comment. Let me know what you liked. If you didn't like it, leave a comment and let me know what I could do better to make it better. I like to try to do videos in one constant fluid shot. I don't like to do any editing. I feel that it takes away from the flow of a video. I'm not saying that other people do it wrong. I like to leave my flaws in place. We're all flawed human beings, and only through the grace of God and forgiveness do we become better people. So I just at this time feel that I just want to flow and let you guys hear me for who I am and not edit it out. So once again, thank you so much for subscribing, and have a great day.